Hi everybody, I'm Dave.
And I'm Brenda.
Today we're going to go out and check some of the walking and biking paths in the southern section of the Villages, south of Route 44. Normally we go and check the golf cart paths and ride around on those areas, but the biking and walking paths take us to some new areas where you can kind of see a little behind some of these villages. They're very scenic. So we've been wanting to check that out. Mm-hmm. Well, we had seen on the Village Newcomers YouTube channel, Jerry and Linda. We love their channel. Encourage you, if you are not already followers of them, go check them out, the Village Newcomers on YouTube. They do some great content. Well, they had done several videos using Ride 1Up e-bikes. Mm-hmm. Well, we'd also seen e-bikes throughout the villages. They seem to be more popular than regular bikes right now. And we've just been curious. We haven't ridden bikes in probably 5 years. Well, we've been wanting to try them. Well, lo and behold, villagebikerent.com contacted us and wanted to know if we wanted to use a couple of their bikes. They would loan them to us to do a video. Yeah. So I figured that's a sign. The opportunity's there.
Absolutely.
And give us a chance to go out and play with some e-bikes that we've just been curious about. We don't represent any of those companies. We have never ridden an e-bike. So this will kind of give you a feel of what e-bikes are like. We'll tell you what we think of this Ride 1Up e-bike when we get it. We don't have anything to compare it to, but we're excited to try it out. Yeah, so you ready to go try them?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go check these things out.
Let's go!
Hi, I'm Dave.
Good morning, Dave.
Good
Frank, Village Bike Rental.
All right,
Hey,
my wife, Brenda.
I know Brenda from your video, so
Awesome.
it's good to see you guys in person.
Yeah.
You look great.
Yeah.
We've got a good day here for July, right? So it's not howling. We'll get out there, have a nice ride. So I'll take the bikes off and we will run you through the instruction.
Good.
Set you up with some helmets, take a little test ride, make sure you're comfortable, seat height's good, and then we'll go through the startup procedure and you're on your way.
Awesome. Yep, looking forward to this.
Great.
Yeah, we've been wanting to do an e-bike for so long. I've never ridden. It's been years since I've been riding a regular bike. But these really seem to be taking off.
You know how to ride. You're in good shape.
That's right. It's a bike with a little help. I'm going to spin around here. Pointing down the street.
Nice.
And we'll roll him off.
Those are very stylish looking bikes. Like it.
Yeah, these are Ride 1Ups, and it's at ride1up.com. There's no better e-bike on the market for the money. None. We went to bike shows. We've biked 70,000 miles since we retired in 05, and that was on a pedal bike. That was most of Italy, France, both coasts of the US, Alaska, and Hawaii.
Oh, wow.
So when I settled on this bike, it's the bike. And at $1249, delivered to your door.
Yeah.
750 watt motor, 6061 aluminum frame, disc brakes. There's nothing better out there. You'll see bikes for $2,000–3,000.
Yeah. So you also sell them and rent them? Or do you...
What you do is, if you buy it from me, I just send you a QR code. Then you scan it and you'll go right to Ride 1Up. You'll pay the same price as anybody. Okay. But they know I sold it through the QR code.
Gotcha.
Then if you want it drop shipped to my mechanic right here, he'll do the build and we'll drop it at your house. Gotcha. If you don't have the torque sets to torque everything. So,
gotcha. So you do the maintenance of them? You ever talk to do that type of maintenance?
Our local mechanic, this is a guy I'm associated with.
Okay.
He'll do the build and he'll sell you a maintenance package he has for $125. 2 years, he'll visit you 4 times a year at your house.
Yeah.
Tune it, adjust your disc brakes, check the spoke tension, and that's a really good deal for 2 years. And if there's a warranty issue, he'll do the warranty work and bill Ride One Up.
Gotcha.
Nice.
And that's Velo Bikes up in 466.
Okay.
He's my partner on that end of it, and he does my builds.
Now, how long will maybe you're going to tell us these things, how long will this go on a charge?
Well, that's weight, how much pedal assist you use, and distance, and wind. So these have 5 levels of assistance. 2 is plenty on this bike, pretty fast, good ride. So the thing is you don't really have to pay a lot of attention to this side. We're going to start it up by holding the on button.
Okay.
Here's our battery level right here. And then here's how we add. So you'll see 1, 2.
Oh, okay.
So that's how we're going to start off too, because that takes the weight of the e-bike, makes it like a bike.
Gotcha.
Good way to start. And you know, you don't have to spend a lot of time here. Here's your regular derailleur shifter in the back, 8-speed, and there's a little trigger back here. So you'll usually be 1, 2 here. As you get rolling, and you're like this. Now you're going to head into a bridge, a tunnel. We know the other sides are steep.
Yeah.
So as I drop down and get in the tunnel, don't forget, you could be on 5 and you're not going to be going 5.
Okay.
You have to pedal.
Yep.
Right, so maybe I'll preset to 5, especially a steep tunnel like up in Lake Maona. So now I'm cruising through the tunnel. I'm not pedaling, but I preset. Now as soon as I hit that turn, I'll be on 5 and I'll just smoke that hill.
Okay.
All right, and then I get up top, I'm going to come back here to my regular 2, 3. 3 is pretty fast. 5, if I get on the road and I want to just blow home from Lake Sumter, get on 5, get on the road, 28 miles an hour.
Wow. Wow. That's a little fast for a bike. I won't be doing that.
All right, these bikes also have a throttle-only mode,
Okay.
which is no pedal throttle. They're disconnected on rentals.
Okay.
Here's why they're dangerous for this rider and these paths and the golf carts. Even for me, you get on this and it's too much. Don't forget, dropping into those tunnels is a 90-degree turn down there. It's not a sweep. You've almost got to brake fully on a bike, especially when you make that turn. No room for error. So you want to come down nice and slow, brake, and then we'll pedal up. We're going to go back to 2 here, and we'll get ready to send Dave down.
All right.
I think our seat's pretty good right the way it is. So we're going to kick it up. It's a step-through frame. We also have step-over frames.
Okay.
And what you always want to do on any bike, whether it's a pedal or not, is, you know, you want to be in the top dead center, as they say in cars, position. So then you're ready to just get on and go. Dave,
right,
there you go.
let's
We're
see.
on 2 there. You'll feel the motor kick in after 1 or 2 revolutions. There you go, push off, and here comes
Oh,
the
there
power.
it is. I feel it. Wow. That's pretty cool.
I think my seat's good there.
It looks like it.
I'll see his knee level. It is good. And Brenda, you're going to be about the same, I'd say, right here.
I'll pass this off to him.
Very cool. I can feel it. You're right after the second or third
Yeah,
pump.
and then you'll notice there's a coast, but the safety features are as soon as you touch the brake, the motor quits. Once you start pedaling, the motor quits.
Okay.
So those are pressure switches that are incorporated into
Yeah.
the bike, which is another reason why I like Ride One Ups.
Yep. Very nice.
We do have a light here, something you're not going to use.
Yeah.
If you wanted to, it's a long hold on plus.
Okay.
All right, we've got a little, our water bottle holder, little tube bag for the cell phone, put new Hafni mirrors, those are mine, and then I changed the seat from the stock.
Yep. Nice and comfy seat. I can tell.
Yeah, and then there's combination lock here,
Okay.
and I'll tell you that off camera.
Yeah, we'll do that off camera. That's true.
All right.
All
All right, Dave, I think your seat looks good there.
I think I'm
Brenda,
good.
we're going to get you up here now.
Okay.
I'd say you look good there, so we start up with the center button,
Okay.
let it go through its little boot up there, and we'll hit her with a 2. And then you're going to take this up.
No screaming, Brenda. I don't have the microphone phone on you.
Hope I'm not interfering with myself too bad. All right.
There you go. Motor.
Oh my goodness.
Boom.
You can tell when it kicks in.
That's 2. So you can imagine 5.
Yeah.
So 2 is 40% power, 5 is 100.
Yeah.
Nice turn.
Definitely has power.
Let's, you know what? And it lets you bike in the summer because when you're cruising, you're not sweating. So even on warm days, we get out there.
This is fun. This
Yeah.
is nice. I mean, I felt the power after I got the second, like you said,
Right,
second
right.
pedal going.
Yeah. And another good little biking thing is, see, you're on a very high gear here.
Yeah.
So when you're coming to a stop, we're going to stop and have a drink somewhere. Click all the way down to 1.
Yep.
That way when you get on the bike, you won't have that hard, start there. You would just be like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Very good.
This is gonna be fun.
All right.
Excited.
All right. Any other questions you got?
I found the
And-
brake.
yeah.
So I think I'm good.
If somebody wants,
Brakes are
Found the
fine.
brake.
if somebody wants to do a rental from you to try these out, just
Yeah.
go to your website.
Yeah, go to villagebikeRent.com. You'll see our pedals, our electrics, our other models of electrics. We have another model called it's made by American Electric here in Florida. And so this is a cadence sensor where you control your speed and add or deduct speed.
Yeah.
On the torque sensor, which is on this other bike, it's a great entry-level bike because there's no controller. It's gone.
Yeah.
It's automatic, like a car. As it feels pressure going up a hill, it automatically does your speed for you the whole ride. Yeah, it's really good entry level. I mean, as you get riding, you really want to have your own power, like
Yeah.
a stick and an automatic, right? These Corvette guys, these NASCAR guys, they have to have the shift.
That power.
So this is a little more sophisticated performance.
Yeah.
But I did bring in a couple of those torque sensors for beginners. So those got to concentrate on as I'm riding a regular bike, and the power is automatic.
Very good.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, you think you're ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
All right, guys.
All right. Thank you very
so
much.
My pleasure.
All right. You ready?
Yep, I'm
All
ready.
right. We are starting at the Rohan Regional Recreation Center. We're going to go across the Chitty Chatty Bridge with these bikes to see how well they accelerate up the hill. You go in front of me. There you go. And then there's some walking and bike paths that are not for the golf carts, and we have not been on those before. So we're going to go tour that area.
Yeah, we'll let the cars go by first. Let me start back up. All right, we're ready. All right.
Oh yeah, I feel it scooting a little bit. I'm set on 2.
I am
That's-
set on 2, and I'm
Yeah.
at the 4 as far
for your gears.
as my gears. All right, here we go.
All right, I think I'm gonna bump it up to 3 for this hill.
I
Let's
think
see what
that's a
happens.
good thought. I'm going 3. I feel like more help. I'm going to 4.
Yeah, let's give it a 4.
I'm on 4.
Oh yeah. Yep. I'm pedaling, but I'm barely pedaling. This is a steep hill here. I wonder what 5 would do. Let me try. Oh, it's 5. It just takes me right on. I barely have to touch it. All right, we'll turn that back down to 2.
Oh, what a pretty day.
If you're wondering
was-
about the views here, the straight ahead from Brenda's bike, you have a camera that's on the handlebars that's filming, and I have a camera that is on my helmet, on my head. So I don't know exactly where it's aiming. Hopefully it's showing you the areas I'm looking at. So since we're right here, there's Thai villas. That's those villas that they're doing the prefab construction on. Collecting some information on that. We'll make a video on it soon. I know there's already some info out, but I think we can make something be interesting to you.
We've got a construction trailer across the path.
Yeah, just
So
go ahead and
I
stop
will-
short.
They've got their
And if you're
backup
wondering
lights
how,
on.
if you're wondering how Brenda and I are talking to each other without having to yell,
I'm gonna
we're
stop.
trying some technical tricks here. We have our iPhones connected. We have AirPods that we're using. But for safety reasons, we have them in transparency mode. So it is actually feeding through the sounds around us. So like a golf cart or something like that, we don't want to plug our ears and not be aware of our surroundings. So it seems to work. We rode from the house over to this starting point and tested some of our technical ideas. It worked pretty well.
Yeah, behind the scenes testing.
Yeah. Other than that, we did lose phone connection when we went through one of the tunnels and had to pull over and reconnect. That was one of the really long tunnels that it dropped in.
He's waving us around. I'm gonna try to go around.
Yeah.
All right, he's waved us. He knows we're here. Okay. All right, I made it. Okay, on our way.
You can see a lot of foundations out there for these Thai villas.
Yeah.
They're gonna be moving along pretty quick now.
And here's some trailers coming up in front of me for the walls.
I know we've been on golf cart rides through here that y'all have probably seen. This is, we're coming into Chitty Chatty. Thai Villas is technically part of Chitty Chatty also. And this is the multimodal path that's going to go down through these power lines, but there's an area that's going to come off of it. That's where the walking and bike path is at. Won't have golf carts on it. And we have not been there because I've been too lazy to walk it.
I tried to get him to walk.
Yeah.
So this is a compromise. We'll go on it with a bike because it's a cute bridge back there that I'm ready to explore.
I'm pretty impressed with the e-bike so far.
Oh, this is nice. It's got a lot of speed to it.
I'm pedaling, but the you know, you can make it as little or as much effort in pedaling as you want. If you don't pedal, there's no acceleration. It's just like a bike, it coasts. But after like your second pump on the pedal, that's when the electric part kicks in and assists a little bit. It doesn't take over, it just assists based on your settings of 1 to 5.
Here's a stop. All right, we're going straight on this one?
Yes, it should be the left coming up.
Good morning. All right, if I miss it, just tell me. I'll be looking.
And they've got 8 gears on these bikes, separate from the electric part, just the regular, like the old 10-speed bikes. You can change your gears so you're pedaling at different speeds. Or go up a hill, you can put it where you pedal multiple pedals for a short distance.
And this it right here? This is the left I want?
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Look at that, and those are hand signals.
I tell you.
Good for you.
And here's a stop in the road. So, all right. I'm wobbly when I start off because I've got so much power. And then we're fine. Okay, which way? Straight?
Field, straight ahead. We're going to stay on this path for the rest of the ride.
It doesn't say stop, but it's a road, so.
We're going to go, we're still in Chitty Chatty. We're going over to where the Chitty Chatty Preserve is, that the houses were up against that.
Oh, how pretty.
And these walkways go along the water, the retention ponds, and along the preserve. So they ought to be pretty scenic. We've seen it from a distance.
It's peaceful too. All right. We should be on it now.
Yeah, and we don't have to worry about a golf cart running us over here.
Oh, look at this. This is a big one, big retention pond. And the woods right there. I can hear.
And notice they have that fencing
crickets
along there.
Yeah.
Along the edge of the woods, because there are lots of critters that live in Florida. There's wild boar that have been in the area. There's probably some boar in there. Only one I've actually seen was actually dead on the side of the road, but it was in this area, Chitty Chatty.
Well,
I know what's that?
Well, when we first moved here, I think because they were just starting the construction, wild boars were coming up into people's yards and eating their flowers.
Yeah, that was in Finney. They talked about that a lot.
Yeah. I haven't heard about that for a while now, so I picture that since all the construction's happening up there, they've just moved on.
Yeah. And then I'm sure we've got alligator somewhere out in the pond here. We'll see if we can find one on this trip.
I'll look for one. Oh, this is so nice. Woods on the left, a nice pond on the right. This is very peaceful. And going this fast, I mean, I've got a good breeze going.
A lot of homes there. Those were high dollar views for these homes.
Yeah.
But they sold, that's that section of Chitty Chatty when they first opened it, those lots went within hours, I think most of them.
You can see why. Look at this. This is so pretty back here and peaceful, quiet. Just the hum of us.
Yep. And then somewhere back here is where they had the, the turkeys. Somebody had sent me some pictures of, wild turkeys that were out here.
Yeah. We've seen them as when we've been on the golf carts, we've seen them out like in like little grassy areas before, but not a lot, but we've seen them several times.
Yeah, these areas south of Route 44, that's where we started. We started just on the other side of Route 44 and came across that bridge. So now we're south of 44, and south of 44 has lots of these paths, and we just haven't explored them.
Don't go that way. Don't go to your right. That's just a dead end. Like we said, this is the first time on this path, so we're learning it as we show you.
Yeah, last time I saw these is before the houses were up. We could see the path across the water, and the houses got built and we couldn't see it. But yeah, there's a whole lot of walking and riding paths that are south of Route 44.
Okay, I'm gonna start heading.
They will go on the multimodal path to the left.
To Bradford. That's the way I'm heading, correct?
Now, we could have stayed on the multimodal path from the Chitty Chatty Bridge, and we would end up in this same spot. So we're back on the path where the golf carts would be. And this is just to cut through. We're going to go around this corner up here, and as soon as we get to Bradford, there's another section of the walking and biking path that we'll get on. I think we'll be on that for quite a while.
That's the one I'm really excited to go on, because that's the one I've seen since construction with that bridge off in the distance that you can't get to by golf cart.
Yeah, there's a cute little bridge. We can see it way off in the distance. We've never been to it because I was too lazy to walk over there. And
you telling on yourself.
I know. You've made me walk the Hog-Eye Path a few times. That was nice.
Yeah, but it took you I had to do some coaxing to get you to do that.
Yeah, a little bit. A golf cart's so much easier. And now these e-bikes, it's basically almost as easy. You can make it as easy as a golf cart if you want.
Oh, yes. This is nice. This is right up your alley, I know for sure.
Yeah.
And it works for me too, because I can pedal as much as I want to. Yeah, I can pedal as much as I want to, and you can use the motor as much as you want to. This is a good compromise. All right.
We're coming off of the multimodal path. That's the bridge that goes between Chitty Chatty and Bradford.
Yeah, Bradford.
Yeah. And make my turn there. I'm catching up with you. Hang on.
All right, well, I'll slow down.
Good morning. No, I was going around the far post. I made a tight turn. I did the stop for a second. I'm with you.
All right, I'll slow down.
No, I'm with you. You do whatever speed you need.
I see you in my rearview mirror.
All right, we are now behind, you said, was it Bradford?
Bradford. Hi, good morning. We're behind Bradford.
I haven't seen this path since
construction.
Since up before the houses were up. That was quite a while ago. Again, now we're on the other side of the Chitty Chatty Preserve. That woods to the left, that's Chitty Chatty Preserve. But we're on the Bradford side. If you go straight through the woods there, you would come out in Chitty Chatty, where the path was on the other side. I'm hoping some of the telemetry will show up on this. We'll go through the telemetry like we do on the golf cart rides. So you can probably tell from the little path in the upper left corner and see what I mean, that we just kind of came around to the other side of the preserve. I figured we'd see some gators out. Where are they at?
I've been looking. I've just seen mainly birds.
It's still, well, it's a little later in the morning. In the summertime, early in the morning, sometimes in the evening, they'll come up on the bank. You can see them. Usually, once it warms up enough, and it is, we're approaching lunchtime, so it's probably time for them to go slip underwater and stay cool.
This is nice back here. There's the Rex pool, neighborhood pool.
Yeah, for Bradford. Yep.
Yeah.
So you could take the little walking path to get to the pool.
Oh, look, they've got little white picket fences around their yards. That's cute.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that must be something that was sold with those in this area, because you can't do fencing. You can't add fencing to your yards. Yeah, the villages may put them in, but a lot of people ask me that question. Yeah, you have to have certain types of villas or verandas, and they may come up with other types, but currently, with all the deed restrictions, you have to purchase your home with the fence that's already there. You can't add one.
This is pretty back here. Look at this.
Yeah. Oh, I bet that those lots were probably expensive. That's a large piece of water to look across.
Whoa, I need to pay attention to the trail.
Yeah.
I was looking at the water so much.
And you'll notice out in these ponds, they typically have pumps that are running to circulate that water. You see some little bubbling in a couple of places. Pretty much all of the, well, I hate to say all because that's very encompassing, but the ones that I've seen, they have those bubblers in the ponds just to help keep it circulated, keep the water aerated for any fish that may be there. Also, it'll help with any type of mosquito things. As you get ripples on the top, that helps with keeping mosquitoes from forming on ponds. But we really haven't had a lot of mosquito problems.
No, we haven't.
Yeah, they do spray for them here in the villages. I don't know exactly what their spray schedule is. I think I'd read somewhere that it's actually part of the county that does it.
Right. We could go right or straight. I say straight.
Go straight. We'll keep hugging the tree line until we figure out any different. I don't know where all those other ones are. You can see there's a lot of walking paths.
Oh, well, this would lead to that bridge I want to go to, because a right would have gone back in the houses.
Oh, so we're still in, yeah, I was confused. I thought
We're still in Bradford. I think we're still in Bradford. We'll look at the telemetry, I think you're right, and see. We'll know for sure when we look at it.
Yeah, this looks like the pond that the bridge was at.
Look how pretty. Wow. They've got some great views from their backyards.
Yeah.
This is a wide angle right here.
All we need for these bikes now is a good jump.
I'll watch. I'll pass on the jump.
There's a great off-road motorbike course here, Spider MX course, dirt bikes and different things. I take this thing over there, all kinds of jumps I could do.
I'll be watching.
Yeah. Yeah, they probably wouldn't appreciate us doing that with a rental bike, especially when they loaned it to us. Yeah, so we won't do that.
Nah.
We'll treat them nicely. I got to hold Brenda back because sometimes she's a bit of a daredevil.
Yeah, that's me.
When we were driving over to Rohan, I had to get her to slow down. She was trying to do like 40 miles an hour on the bike, pulling away from me.
I know they're not going to believe that. They see me holding on with both hands. I'm not a daredevil.
Yep.
But thank you for giving me credit.
Yeah, neither one of us have ridden a bike for, what, probably 5 years?
Years. Yeah, it's been years. Since we were back living in Virginia, we had a beach bike at Nags Head.
Yeah.
That's the last time I've been on a bike. It's funny how, like, you know, you get right back on and you don't have to relearn how to balance it.
Yeah. They said you never forget how to ride a bike. We just proved it today.
We did. All right, here's that bridge we've been looking at in the distance. Isn't it cute? So then this should be taking us to...
Yeah, a little bit thin, but I guess you don't have golf carts. I guess they can do that. Oh, I'm sorry. I think my helmet's going through the bushes up there, but if I hit anybody with we're now coming into St. Catherine.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so we're at the back of St. Catherine.
Yeah, some of these houses are still under construction.
Yeah. So people that lived in that section there of Bradford, they could use this and go over here to St. Catherine, and I don't think it'd be too far to the Sawgrass Grove entertainment area that'll be opening, in the coming months. I don't know a date, but that'll be coming.
Months with the S, not the coming month.
And if you see, there's occasionally a house under construction in here, and this is St. Catherine. There's a handful of them there. And I'm pretty sure a lot of those are spec homes, so there will be some homes coming up for sale in St. Catherine again. And those over there, it's a set of villas that we must be near Sawgrass, because I saw those on the other side I mentioned in our last video.
This should be the loop, in the St. Catherine circle that we're coming up on this road?
Yeah, it is.
All right. Which way is our plan?
Keep going left. Yeah, keep going left. We'll keep hugging the woods.
Oh, good. All right. I thought we were going to have to go out in the street. We still got to pass.
But there's a lot of villas over there, and it'll be a few weeks before those are ready. But if you're looking for St. Catherine, they're not done building in here. They're filling in the holes. Like here's another one on a corner. Oh, we'll get their bike dirty. Here we go.
Sorry. I tried to go through the shallowest part of the water.
And there you can see through the woods, you can see the Chitty Chatty. Right over there, that pond.
Yep.
We went around
That's where we just were.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, I heard a ooh. What did you see?
No, I said that's cool.
Oh, that's cool. I thought you said ooh, I thought you hit something.
No. Trying not to run into anything.
This is, I mean, all the lakes back here along this path are just so pretty. There's a lot of people have waterfront back here. Waterfront, then bike path, then the woods.
Yeah. I suspect those houses right there, being they're on the water, they probably sold those lots. So those are probably designer homes being custom built. So I don't think those are going to come on the market, but I could be wrong. They might be spec homes.
I still don't see any alligators.
I'm shocked at that. There's a nice white bird. Was that egrets, the white birds?
Oh, there's an alligator right there. I just saw his head right there in the green.
Oh
mark.
yeah, hang on. I'm going to stop real quick.
All right,
I don't know if you can see on my helmet. I'm trying to aim down. You just see his two little eyes sticking up right there on the edge, just past that grass. Kind of right between the two areas of, I'll call it muck. I'm not sure what that is. That material.
That's our term for it.
Yeah.
It's in the muck.
And from what I understand, you can estimate the size of an alligator from the distance of that nose. See that nose kind of picking up a little bit, and then his eyes. And from where I'm at, saying it's probably 5 to 6 inches. So he's 5 footer maybe. Probably 4 to 5 inches. 4 to 5 footer.
I'm not gonna get the tape measure to see if you're right.
Yeah. We've gotten better at seeing them. It used to be when we first moved in, we never could find the alligators. We should know what we were looking for.
Yeah.
And now riding on a golf cart, it's sort of a game. Brenda picked them out in the distance. Like, wait, we're there. It's like.
Yeah. At first, we would be so excited when we just saw that its head. Then the next thing was we were so excited when we saw the whole body out on the little side.
Yeah. And they like to come out, when it's cooler and the sun's out, they'll come out and set on the side. They don't usually stay pretty close to the pond, and a lot of times they aim their nose into the pond so they're ready to run back in. They don't like any activity around them. Now you got to respect them. You don't go messing with them, and you don't want to walk your dog or something up close to the pond because they could be in there in hunting mode just under the water waiting for something little.
All right, I'm taking a left.
Sounds good to me. All right, we are...
Oh, look, they've got a waterfall.
Oh, look at that. It's hard to tell me. See that rock on there?
Like
I bet you they have a
waterfall.
nice rock waterfall. I wonder if they'll be able to see it from this side.
No.
No, but you can tell they've set a very nice setup there. That's very nice.
Oh, this is so interesting. We've never been back here. Here's another big lake, pond, retention pond.
All right, I see where those power lines are out there. So we're coming out to, eventually this will come up the backside to Citrus Grove. So that's still right there.
Oh, there's the alligator out there. See it? The head right beside the bubbler. Ooh.
Is that an alligator? Yep, sure enough.
That's an alligator.
Yep. See him over by the bubbler to the left. But the power lines over there, that kind of gives an indication where we're getting closer over to the case and hammock split. This right here to the right is, or not case and hammock, Citrus Grove. I'm sorry, Citrus Grove.
I was going to say Citrus Grove, yeah.
Yeah, these houses
St.
to the right are
Citrus Grove, yeah.
Yeah, that's still St. Catherine right here.
Look at how this path just meanders back and forth.
What was you telling me about the straight lines in the villages, or?
I had heard, now this is a rumor, but I had heard that an architect from Disney was the one that was the architect for the roads and the squares and all that. And the thought behind it, and I don't know how much truth there is to this was, just something that was told to me, is that it's just so interesting to have curves because you never know what's around the next corner or the next turn. So it seems like there might be some truth to it, or it could be just made up. But if you notice, there's a lot of wiggles and turns in the roads around, and it just makes your curiosity go up, like what's around that corner, what's around that corner.
Yeah.
So you can't really see everything as a straight line. And I've also heard that the curves are in there to help the speeders, deter the speeding.
Makes sense, yeah.
So between making you make sure that you slow down a little bit and not speed all the time, and keeping your curiosity of what's around the next bend, that's what I've been told, but I don't know how much truth there is to it. Okay, right or straight?
Straight ahead, straight ahead. We'll see how far we can go before they close this, if it takes us to the turnpike or not.
Yeah, so all that I just... Yeah, all that I just told was just something that was told to me. So I don't know how much truth there is to it.
Yeah, that sounds interesting. Makes sense. It's true.
It makes a good story. It makes a good story.
Most of the roads do seem to wind around. There's very few that are just straight. And then roundabouts. The Villages has lots of roundabouts. We have a few of them for the golf carts, as you've probably seen. Lots of roundabouts for cars. I actually come to like those, but some people don't like them.
I like them.
I've heard a term for those as traffic softening devices. So I think that also helps with a little bit of the speed, that they'll have those fairly often pop up. You got to slow down to go through them.
All right, I'm going to let these people know that I'm behind them. See which way they want to go.
Now those houses over there on the other side, on the left.
Good morning. Thank you.
Morning. Those houses on the left of the power lines, that is Citrus Grove. And some of these on the right, probably about the time we get up past here, past the next intersection, that's also Citrus Grove. That's where most of the construction in this area is going on. And of course, they're still building over at Hammock at Finney, and they're building very rapidly, just as quickly as they are Citrus Grove. And I suspect Case and Hammock is going to be starting any day.
Here you go with your predictions.
There's an open house.
I saw it. And I saw in the window, congratulations to somebody. They just bought one.
Oh, it's already sold?
Yeah. Well,
Things
I
are
don't know
moving fast.
Yeah, I don't know if the open house was sold. I just saw a different house with
Okay.
congratulations in it. I think that's so nice that they do that. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going straight
Now this,
still.
yeah, this path was
we got another
closed
walker.
the last time we came through here with golf carts at this roadway. So I'm glad they've opened it up. I guess enough people have moved in, so they're able to open it up. I see a moving truck down there. Somebody getting ready to move into their new home.
Probably. I'm concentrating on going straight.
Okay.
Good morning.
E-bikes kicking in. Hey,
I know, I can hear my little motor going.
Yeah,
It makes it so nice.
Yeah, about that second pump of the pedal and the motor kicks in. All right, we are going along. This power line should go almost up to the turnpike, I think.
To where?
To the turnpike.
Oh.
We're heading directly towards the turnpike. It's straight ahead there. We'll be coming up on Megason Road. And they're still building those homes over there from Case and Hammock. Since we did our, I don't know why I say Case and Hammock, Citrus Grove. Citrus Grove video we did recently. You can see way over there to the left, they've added more sections down in there with, you can see the blue rooftops. That wasn't there when we did that video a very short time ago. So it's
okay, we got to
still
make
adding
a decision.
quickly.
I can see ahead that there's going to be a fence across our path.
Yeah, so we're at the close point. All right, let's take, let's go.
To the right is not closed, and to the left is not closed.
Let's go to the right and get a quick glimpse of what's happening at Sawgrass Grove, and then we'll go ahead and stop the camera at that point. I'm sure that everyone's had enough of our ride. We don't want to keep you too long. We're gonna keep on going, but I want to be respectful of those that are on here their time. So we're along Megason Road, heading back towards Hawkins and St. Catherine. The left-hand side there, that's the neighborhood pool and postal station for Citrus Grove. You may remember a long time back, I showed an area I thought was going to be a really cool place to have a house. Yeah. Right over here to the right. That's it. It's almost like it's a kind of a peninsula. It circles out. Those will be houses on that are sticking out there right into the water.
It's pretty cool.
I never saw those lots for sale. I have a feeling they're putting spec homes there. At least that one I think is a spec home.
Or somebody grabbed it before it hit the public.
I think they have to. I think they have to advertise it. I don't think they can do that.
Oh, well, then it must be a spec.
Yeah. And you can see they've come quite a ways. There's a lot of people already now moving into Citrus Grove. And this right here, technically, I think up to this road to the right, there's that open land. I believe that is technically Citrus Grove. And soon we'll be into St. Catherine again. It haven't really made a real clear delineation that I've been able to see, unless you're kind of up in the air or looking down on it, where the break between those two are. Because you're just riding along and you can have houses almost side by side. One St. Catherine and one is Citrus Grove. And then over here, this is where, that's also Citrus Grove. They've been busy in there, getting homes ready. Those will be homes that are going right up against the golf course, Southern Oaks Golf Course. I had somebody ask the other day, and because sometimes we talk about the Southern Oaks Golf Course, And then other times we mentioned the Laurel Oak and Live Oak 9. That's the same thing. That's just the names for 2 of the 9-hole sets of the Southern Oaks Championship golf course. Sorry if we confused some people on that, but I think there was some people thought they were separate.
He waved me on. I didn't go out in front of him. He waved me.
Sure.
He did.
And notice on Brenda's back there, she's on her little Harley. She got herself her Harley bag from when we were visiting in Seattle.
Bag. This is my
got
first
that in
step.
Seattle, Washington.
Yep, this is my first step toward my Harley.
All right, we are coming up on the Sawgrass Grove Entertainment area. We come by here quite often. You probably see it in lots of videos. So we'll see if anything is new today. You may have noticed I posted a picture on our Facebook page. Follow us on our Facebook page, Exploring the Villages, Florida, on Facebook. We post occasionally some other pictures through separate from our videos. We'll also put links to our videos there. But when we're riding around every day, we'll try and snap some pictures of little things that may be of interest. So yesterday we noticed, and I popped a picture up there yesterday, the roof for the boxcar stage. They started putting that roof up. We had some welding crews out there. I mean, it wasn't far along, but it was a start. Yep, they've done some more of it.
Yeah, they've done more.
So that went up yesterday. We'll show you here in a second as we pull up. That's the Sawgrass Market. They're doing interior work on it now. So it doesn't look like much happening. That's because there's so much on the inside that's actually happening. But that right there will be the next entertainment stage underneath that. It's supposed to look like a boxcar, train boxcar. And that's McGrady's Pub. And over where the palm trees are, that's the
putt and play.
It's going to be a putt and play, yes.
Putt and play. Okay, which way? We can't go that way because that's workers.
Nope.
So
go ahead straight.
All right.
And we'll let everybody go here in a minute.
Look at
Have you seen it? Over there's
already.
last look at Ezel Recreation Center there.
I've already gone past it.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye for now. I appreciate you riding along with us. Yep, say bye. I see Brenda's waving at you.
Bye.
Do us a favor, if you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. I don't know if you can see my thumb up in front of this.
Not yet. Go in front of me. Now you can. I can see you now.
All right, thumbs up. And subscribe to our channel. And if you would, hit that bell and it'll notify you the next time we explore the villages.
Bye.